Federal workers facing a midnight deadline tonight from DOGE to document their work in an email or potentially lose their jobs. Several agencies, though, have already told workers not to comply. Elon Musk taking to X on Saturday, posting, consistent with President Trump's instructions, all federal employees will shortly receive an email requesting to understand what they got done last week. Failure to respond will be taken as a resignation. South Carolina Congressman Ralph Norman joins me now. And Congressman, look, putting aside the legality of that last part from Musk's post on X, the fact that people are going to be terminated, the lawyer in me says that can't happen just based upon a tweet. But focusing on the bigger picture, shouldn't federal workers that have their job because of our taxpayer dollars be able to find 5 simple things that they did at work in the last week?
Well, Todd, you know, if you look at this, there are roughly 3 million federal workers. The price tag that the taxpayers pay is right at $271 billion a year. Is it too much to ask for them to verify why they're making an average salary of $106,000 a year? Do you think in the private sector that single mom who is working 2 jobs at a restaurant can't justify where she was, or the hygienist at the dentist's office can't verify what, how many patients they saw? The absurdity and I guess the arrogance of the workers who says that's a heavy lift is what's wrong with that's what the Americans are sick and tired of. It's not their money. We're the ones who are paying the bills. We have a right to know. And Elon Musk is, the numbers don't lie on what he's finding out. And again, it's a great day, and this is going to be transformational for America to finally realize what these federal employees are doing. And many of them are good and can verify it, but to threaten to quit and for the labor unions to suggest that they not provide it, well, then risk losing your job.
Well, it's such a sense of entitlement. And you see it, they post it on social media, you see it on other media outlets. They feel entitled to these jobs, and they're very upset when people ask them to justify ultimately what they're doing. They don't seem to get that in the private sector. This is par for the course. You consistently have to justify what you do, and that's just how it works. But the left, not a fan of this, of course. Democrat Senator Tina Smith ripping Musk's email, quote, "This is the ultimate bleep boss move from Musk, except he isn't even the boss. He's just a bleep. I bet a lot of people have had an experience like this with a bad boss. There's an email in your inbox on Saturday night saying, prove to me your worthiness by Monday or else. I'm on the side of the workers, not the billionaire bleep bosses." At this point, Congressman, who causes the left to lose their minds more, Trump or Musk?
Well, I think it's a combination. It's the genius of both Trump and Musk who are the American people are excited about what's going on. They finally have a control of something that they feel like we've lost control, particularly with federal workers. And again, the average salary is $106,000, Todd, a year. And to justify where you are, what you do for the last week? In the private sector, that would be they would gladly provide that information because, again, it's the taxpayers paying the bill for the federal workers. And in the private sector, you do that every day or you don't exist. Right. You don't keep your business going.
Meantime, you are on the House Rules Committee. They are meeting today on the GOP budget plan. Should we take anything from the fact that the Rules Committee is meeting as a sign that maybe we are close to a deal, or is that just wishful thinking, Congressman?
No, I'm on the Rules Committee, and we'll be meeting today for probably 4 hours or more, which when flying day we do. No, I think it's a positive sign that it's going to go on the floor Tuesday, hopefully. And, this is a big deal. It came out of what will be proposed, came out of the Budget Committee, unanimous among Republicans. And so I think we're going to get it across the finish line now.
One of the issues that is definitely getting a lot of attention is potential cuts to Medicaid. At least that's what the left is saying. Here's your colleague, Ohio Congressman Jim Jordan, setting the record straight on that.
We're not looking to make cuts to Medicaid, but certainly work requirements are something that I don't view as cuts. Work requirements are just common sense. Cut taxes, cut some spending, help the national defense, and secure the border.
Congressman, will work requirements be part of whatever the final law is?
Absolutely, and that's one of the great things, as Jim said, that's not a cut. You got to realize Medicaid has grown since 2019 to 23, 51%. from $400 billion up to over $600 billion. So the left is going to say that it's going to be cuts. It's not. Hopefully we can get block grants to the states and let them decide on how it's allocated, but it's not a cut. As he said, you know, is having a job and being able-bodied to work. It should be checked on, and it's like what Musk is doing. We have to verify that because they're getting a check from we the people.
And it's our money. Congressman Ralph Norman, thank you for your time getting up with us. We appreciate it.